I'm Sharon.
I'm Darius.
We're
the Brown family.
And this is our story. Growing up as a kid, I didn't go to church. My mom and grandmother who raised me, they didn't have a church home. So I remember little moments here and there visiting different churches and being bored out of my mind and not even understanding what I was there for. Prior to us coming to church and inviting God into our lives, we were a mess. We kind of like went on this whirlwind. Everything just happened like boom, 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 like super fast with us in our relationship. We met, we moved in together, we had a baby, and just everything all backwards. That's when a lot of the problems began.
We were having marital problems. We were almost on the verge of divorce, and I was drinking heavily, smoking, and it, like, at a point in time I thought, like, you know what I'm saying, that was a part of my life.
We would, be so upset and angry with each other that there was almost no reconciling. We would try little things here and there. We actually, before bringing God into our lives, we met up with a few other couples and a counselor that weren't Christian-based, but neither of those things worked. I thought, this is what I have to go throughout the rest of our marriage. Oh, well. And God had something else in mind. Me and a couple girlfriends of mine had been looking for a church, and I called them up and I said, hey, I have this flyer in the mail from this church called Journey Community Church. They're doing this Easter egg hunt, and let's check it out. And so we went, and we all loved it. All three of us, we loved it. And after about three times going, I finally invited my husband, Darius, to come along with me. I think he was waiting for that invitation.
I definitely was waiting for the invitation. I was feeling kind of jealous because she kept going. I'm like, okay, so you're not going to invite me. So the third time, I was finally like, up before she even got up. I was waiting for her to say something, and she hadn't said anything. So she got ready to leave out the door, and she finally was like, so are you going to come with me? I was like, yeah, I'm coming. Like, I'm ready. Let me get ready. Give me a couple of minutes. After a couple of times going, like, she asked me, says, oh, so what do you think? You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, it was a little weird to me. I mean, I grew up in a Catholic church, so coming into the door and people are standing there, everybody's happy and they're greeting you, and like, that was very different to me. Like, I've never experienced that at no church I've ever been to. But it was that I like it, you know what I'm saying? It's different.
Once he told me that he liked it, I was like, that was like a huge weight lifted off of my shoulders, and I was so happy from there. I was like, yes, we got it.
When I first started going, like, Pastor Jen was speaking, and it seemed like everything he was saying was right on point for what was happening in our life at the time. Like, not too long after starting coming to Journey, we did the marriage group, and that helped tremendously. That helped bring our marriage back together. And they showed us how to bring God into our relationship, into our marriage, and how to use him to make our marriage work. Jesus, through Journey, has restored our marriage, our lives, and our hope.
We now serve at Journey, and I'm in the preschool classroom where I help out, volunteer with the children.
And I serve in the media, which is good for me because it lets me show my nerdy side. It lets me bring it out in some form to help out in the church. And it's just fulfilling, like, to have to get up on Sundays and be able to be part of the whole experience of the church.
No matter what battles we may come across throughout this journey of life, having God at the center of our life, we can conquer anything. Well, there you have it.
That's our story. We're the Brown family, and we're all in.